Max de Molinero. You may remember me from such educational videos as how Edgar Allan Poe died of tuberculosis,
is actually tuberculosis.
the Renaissance Dream Team,
And nothing else. No. Nothing to see here. This is
and Gettysburg Gore.
Today we will be discussing this music sampling copyright infringement case of Bitter Sweet Symphony by the Verve versus The Last Time by the Rolling Stones. Oh shoot, sorry, wrong image. There we go. First though, we need to go close to the beginning of the story by looking back at the movie Cruel Intentions. You see, most people know the song Bitter Sweet Symphony for its appearance in the 1999 cult classic. First though, I have to rewatch the movie. It will be a joy to watch a movie I haven't seen in years. Okay, here we go. The movie goes like this. Annette, played by Reese Witherspoon, unknowingly becomes a pawn in Sebastian's, played by Ryan Felipe, and Catherine's, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, bet, when she writes an article in a magazine about how she intends to stay pure until she gets married. If Sebastian loses, then Catherine, aka his sister, gets his vintage Jaguar XK140. If Sebastian wins, then he gets with Catherine. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, false alarm, stepsister, my bad. Wait, that's still weird. You know what? Who cares? I just don't have the capacity right now. However, Sebastian gets more than what he had in mind when he attempts to get Finette for his bet against his stepsister, and starts to fall for her. Finally, when all the horrible things Sarah Michelle Gellar's character has done are revealed to the public, Bitter Sweet Symphony plays to the end of the movie. Well, that's at least the dumbed-down plot. The full plot is a lot more inappropriate. So inappropriate, in fact, I had to censor the full summary. And even then, I think I'm showing too much, fam. Now that we got the movie out of the way, let's start with the history of the song, Bitter Sweet Symphony, released in 1997, and became a hit, becoming a global success that reached number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US, and number 2 in the UK. The Verve licensed out 5 notes from the Rolling Stones song, The Last Time. So they were at the top of their lives, right? In 1999, ironically the year Cruel Intentions released and made the song even bigger than it already was, Allan Klein, manager of the Rolling Stones' pre-1970s songs, sued the Verve, accusing the Verve of using more than they agreed they could use. The Verve had layered around 50 different original tracks to make a brand new song. To have an understanding of the differences, here's 3 seconds of audio from both songs. Wish I could show more, but for legal copyright reasons, I think it's best to use YouTube copyright rules to showcase things so I don't get sued. On top of that, they then were sued for copyright by a different Rolling Stones manager, Andrew Loog Oldham. The Verve lost 100% of their profits of the song to Allan Klein, Mick Jagger, and Keith Richards. The band lost everything. They were probably asking someone to
have the Rolling Stones killed.
Oh, sir, those aren't...
Do as I say.
Not only couldn't the Verve earn money from their best song, they lost control of their own work. For example, after the group refused Nike's request to use Bitter Sweet Symphony in an ad, Nike purchased the license from Allan Klein, going against everything the Verve stood for. To quote from the band, "The last thing in the world I wanted was for one of my songs to be used in a commercial," the lead vocalist Richard Ashcroft said. "I'm still sick about it." In another kick to the butt, the song was nominated for a Grammy, but instead of crediting the Verve, it was credited to Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. The worst part is Davey Whittaker, the actual writer of the original song, received absolutely no credit during the legal case. If anyone deserved the credit for the song besides the Verve, he did. Not Jagger and Richards, not Andrew Oldham, and certainly not Allan Klein, who only owns the rights to the Rolling Stones' early work because of his well-known aggressive tactics. I hate this! For over 22 years, the Verve lost out on money, licensing, and fame. In the year of 2019, though, things would change. Richard Ashcroft, lead singer of the Verve, revealed to BBC that the problems came to an end following negotiations with Klein's son and the Rolling Stones' new manager, Joyce Smith. In a statement, the Rolling Stones acknowledged that the Verve hadn't had the license to one of the most iconic songs, including the lyrical content, for over 2 decades. In the eyes of Richard Ashcroft, Bitter Sweet Symphony was the biggest Rolling Stones hit since Brown Sugar. I think a line from Freedom of Expression, Overzealous Copyright Bozos and Other Enemies of Creativity by Kimbru McLeod sums up this case and cautionary copyright tale the most. By caving into the demands of overzealous copyright bozos, you could end up like the Verve, a popular British band that scored a major worldwide hit in 1997 with Bitter Sweet Symphony. So, in the end, Bitter Sweet Symphony was a smash hit that finally got the credit it deserves, and the Rolling Stones acted like it was.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
That's all for now. I'm gonna go back and watch a different Sarah Michelle Gellar movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yo, no way.
No, it's not my fault.
No way. It can't be.
It's not my fault.
She said she wouldn't do it. Oh my God.